It's Friday, November 21st, and we have our NFL Week 12 preview. We also have our Bears vs. Steelers preview, and that's it. Just football, baby. Let's get to it. What's up, Alex? How are we doing today?
I'm doing great, Jimmy. Have today off.
Oh.
When you're listening to this, I should say.
Sad.
Yeah.
So.
Obviously, you know I was working today.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was maybe just put in the extra time.
No, sure. So feeling good, feeling great. Weekend starting early.
Yes, sir.
But how are you doing, Jim?
It's Friday Funday, Alex. So, happy Friday Funday to everyone listening. I'm doing well. I am working today if you're listening, so you might find me, hanging in a tree.
Yeah. Any tree will do.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be sturdy.
Sturdy tree, yeah. I'm a big boy, so, I gotta support too.
I just imagine like the tree, the thing bending. You're just standing on the ground, just sad.
That'd be the worst. That's gotta be a top 5 worst way to end it.
Yeah.
Hang yourself and not being heavy, or dude, yeah, it's like Charlie Brown the fucking tree.
Hey, that's just what big guys gotta go through sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy. The world's not catered for us. You gotta find sturdy trees.
Yeah.
You gotta find.
Can't even end it fucking as good as everyone else can.
Coffins are probably more expensive too.
Oh, absolutely.
No one wants to even go there. It's like, who the fuck's gonna carry this guy? No one wants to carry you, dude. Everyone's pissed.
I will say, I know my family is probably listening to this, but one time when my uncle died, he was a bigger guy. He definitely lost a ton of weight between. I don't know where it all went, but he was way slimmer when he was in the casket for sure.
Do you think that? Yeah. Do you think more guys are like, let's make this guy look like give him a 6-pack? Not your uncle specifically, but just in general for any past person. Like, let's just get this guy ripped.
I mean, they do have clothes on, if we're going to be honest, so I don't know if they're doing that. That's for a personal thing.
Give me the Zeke Elliott freaking crop top on my deathbed, dude. Fucking just yoked, just...
Yeah. And only the bottom part of the casket's open, so you can't see the face, just the crop top.
Yeah.
Like, wait, is this the right guy? He definitely had a beer belly.
This can't be. Check his face. Like Stranger Things or something. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to start off with saying, you excited for the game this weekend? Manchester City versus Newcastle United? Who you got? Going for a tizzy?
Man City, that's your team, so I won't root against them. How about that?
I appreciate that. That seems like you think Newcastle's going to win, but fuck you. No, what we're all here for, NFL, like I said, we're talking football, American football, the most important, the only football, until 2026 when the World Cup's here, and then we actually have to care. I'm pumped. Nothing in Chicago, so it doesn't matter. They're like, oh, they have a send-off game in Chicago. Like, who the fuck cares? What's a send-off game? It's like they're staying home. Send-off game, they're staying here. What's a send-off game?
Yeah, I don't know what that fucking means. It's crazy, yeah.
So, anyways, we have a big game this weekend. Bears-Steelers. Bears 2.5-point favorites at home. Well, so basically just like Vegas doesn't know what this team... I mean, they're just even, which is... saying something. I mean, I kind of agree, but you don't want to hear other people say it. It's like you calling yourself fat. Again, we'll talk about it. You're like, okay, someone else calls you fat. You're like, man. It's like, again, the Bears. I think they are on the Steelers level, but when Vegas says, yeah, they're the same as the Steelers, it's like, damn, I don't rate the Steelers very high in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Steelers are 6-4. We have said in the past Vegas loves the Steelers and the Texans, so. I mean, 2.5, that's still fine. I mean, I don't think they were projected to win last week. Maybe they were. I don't know. No, they weren't because I picked them for my Urlacher for the upset. So they weren't projected to win last week. I mean, Vegas has been real down on the Bears all year in terms of point spread, and I feel like I said this earlier, and it probably wasn't even true because of the games that they lost. They got crushed, at least against the Lions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, hey, I feel like they're beating their spread most weeks, to be honest.
Yeah, I think they beat the Vikings game. It should have been close. Who was their third loss again? Was the Lions and who else?
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens.
Which obviously got fucking.
Yeah, they got.
The end score was bad. Yeah.
But yeah, I do think they'll. I am confident they're gonna win this game. I mean, it's a must-win, like we've talked about before. Aaron Rodgers still questionable. He's playing mind games. It feels like with Chicago fans. You're like, let's let bygones be bygones, I guess. And it's like, what do you mean by that, dude? Like, I don't think. I mean, obviously Chicago fans hate him, but no one's like going at Aaron Rodgers where he deliberately says like, "I own you, you pieces of shit. You're the worst. I love playing against them every day of the week." He even said that I think this press conference. He's like, it's a great sports city. I have great memories on Mondays, Sundays, and Thursdays. It's like, what the fuck you mean? Fuck you.
Yeah.
How you like a Tuesday, dude? You couldn't come here for like a little off day action?
Yeah, then you're just trying to be like, oh, I love Chicago. It's like I watched, I had 5 channels watching WGN News. It's like, I'm sure you did because my mom fucking does that. My mom still watches WGN. She lives in Michigan.
WGN Worldwide, baby. I don't know why Aaron Rodgers would watch it. I don't know why he's just trying to watch the news. Like, how relevant's the news if you've never been there, though? Like, at least your mom's lived in the Chicagoland area and, like, this crime or whatever happened at this area, you know it. He's just in it for the love of the game? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, he's like, fuck him, dude. He's like, I love the Bulls. How could you not love the Bulls unless you don't like MJ? It's like, I'm sure there's plenty of people that don't like the Bulls, man.
Yeah, a lot of people don't actually. They're not MJ fans. Like anyone in the '90s probably hates the Bulls. Yeah, it's just like, and then he's probably like Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey said he used to like look up people's girlfriends, or and like message them before the game back in high school and stuff, or in college. He's probably him. He's probably watching WGN News so he can say like some tragic thing that happened mid-game to someone on the Bears. Like, hey, did you see that fucking double homicide the other night? I'm like, Jesus, dude. Like, I'm just trying to play football. He's like, yeah, that was pretty close to your house, huh? You're like, what the fuck? How do you know where I live? Just absolutely just putting you in a pretzel.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, if you're just looking at WGN, I don't know, he'd get ammo every week for that.
Oh, yeah. WGN loves that. You're like, hey, we got sports for 5 minutes, breaking news, everyone died. You're like, oh, my God.
WGN. And beautiful weekend, though.
Yeah, a little windy.
You're right, it was, it was nice weather.
But don't go outside if you see it. You're like, oh, fuck, okay. I won't. Like, not for that 1-year-old that was outside. Like, oh, my God, this is horrible.
Yeah, we're going darker and darker as we get further into this podcast. We started off with coffin talk, and we're into dead 1-year-olds potentially. And we are 10 minutes in? Not even
7.5. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough episode for who.
This is what you signed up for. We're not being as vulgar. We're just being more to the point.
Yeah, the hard hitting journalism right here.
It's like the original Halloween. You didn't need the gore and stuff. You just need the suspense. We can do it old school, baby. Just description.
Well, we also need a lot of sex as well if we're going original Halloween. So,
True.
If you want to get over here.
The fuck, dude? Now we're swearing. Fucking loser, dude. Maybe, no, I'm good. You can have time to come over, dude.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah. Okay. Actual game. So, Bears, Steelers. Again, Bears, like I said, were favorites. Again, we talked about it kind of ad nauseum. Obviously, the Bears podcast, but you need to see Caleb Williams keep progressing, keep looking good. Steelers defense isn't exceptional. They can pass rush a little bit recently, at least. They've looked decent, a lot better than the first half of the season. But still a defense. I think you can take advantage of that secondary, and you can run on them too. They're not great. They're not world beaters. You can get beat by T.J. Watt, who can get break a game open, kind of like a Myles Garrett. So that's the one thing where I think he lines up mostly on the right side, the left side for him, right side for Darnell Wright. So it should help the Bears, but he probably moves around too. So Theo Benedict, get ready to learn T.J. Watt, buddy.
Yeah, I think I saw it was they have four ends or D linemen that have 10 QB hits or something, and I think Montez Sweat's the only one that has that for the Bears. So. Obviously a good D-line, like you said, just even without TJ Watt, they're still good. So, Theo, probably going to be a long day for him, unfortunately. But, hey, you got four solid O-linemen. So, it's strength on strength still, kind of. And like you said, running the ball, I think for both teams should be key. I feel like the Bears have been way better at run defense, but I feel like teams just get away from the run too quickly against them. like you'll see it, like they have success in the second half, but like they'll be behind, so they won't run it anymore. And it's like, if you just ran it the whole time,
game, I feel like.
Yeah. Like Jordan Mason was getting some good yardage, and yeah, I feel like I said, if they just get away from it too quickly, and honestly, like if a team just committed to doing a run game, I think you would see that the Bears aren't that good at it. It's like it just appears that way right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think I talked about that actually. Other teams is like, yeah, you get down on 2 scores, like you could still run the ball. Like it's not the craziest thing in the world, especially if you're before the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, I wouldn't run the ball as much, but like, yeah, you still got to open that up. And yeah, I mean, we know the Bears secondary can get takeaways, and they're really good at it, and they're great man coverage. But the way you beat man coverage is running the ball and play actions off it, and disguising different things. So Steelers, like, I feel like they want to run the ball, but then like you said, I think they go away from it real fast a lot of times. Like you'll see Jaylen Warren have 10 carries in the first half, and then like 2 the rest of the game. You're like, what the fuck happened? Maybe it's Kent Gainwell, right? Right. Yeah, so maybe he gets some carries now. I know he's been a priority for them, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure what they're out. I mean, again, and then Aaron Rodgers might be out, so I have no idea what they're gonna do. Like Mason Rudolph is he's not comparable. That's not the word. What's it called?
Competent.
Competent. There we go. Yeah, not me apparently. But he's competent. He's got a nice stash going too, which is delightful to see for him. But yeah, so he's a competent quarterback who can. I mean, it's not like Aaron Rodgers has been. He looked good in the beginning of the season. He hasn't looked great since. So like Mason Rudolph's not much of a fall off, I feel like. And you said it before, like that new quarterback, you have no idea what you're getting.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, even last week, he like threw a nice deep ball to DK. Like the offense did look slightly better when he got in there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's upgraded or anything to Rodgers. And hell, Rodgers is better, but I'd still prefer to see him this week.
Yes.
It'll
be more fun.
Yeah, for sure. One last chance to get back at him. You will never have another chance probably. So, if
kill him like Brett Favre, just break him in half again.
yeah. The one thing, Rudolph definitely is gonna probably be more susceptible to turning the ball over than Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, that's Bears' big game plan is to take the ball away. So, I mean, it's good that if he plays, obviously for the outcome of the game, but like you just said, it would be more fun if Rodgers plays and they just wipe the floor with him. And
it will be very unfun.
Yeah, like you said, maybe Brett Favre him. I'm not saying, but maybe.
Yeah. We don't wish it, but like I'm not gonna turn the TV off if the card's coming on the field.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be recording.
Yeah, I'll rewind it, dude. Get the freaking lotion out, Alex. Huh? You?
Whoa. No lotion, dude. Fucking straight. I don't
dry.
know what it is.
It's dry, dude. Just raw in it, dude. Other things I had for this game. I'm looking at the injury report right now here. Got a guy's not practicing, but I think they'll play. Like Jaquan Brisker will probably play. I think Tremaine Edmonds is the same thing. T.J. Edwards still not practicing, so he'll probably miss. Big news though is Kyler Gordon and Jalen Johnson are practicing limited. So like, I think they practiced a little bit last week. I mean, they must have. They opened the window for them. So like, that's pretty big. I mean, if you have those 2 guys, potentially one of them back at least, that would be great. Again, I don't want them back if they're not 100% or close to it. Like if they're even 70%, don't come back. Like I mean, this game is a must win, so it's hard to talk myself into it. But like, you don't want to injure these guys for the rest of the season. If they're guaranteed coming back this week or next week, I would push next week if it's not 100%. Is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Yeah, but this is a must win, so it's tough.
Yeah, I think Kyler I don't think he practiced last week. I think he started this week.
Okay.
Jalen Johnson did last week, I think Thursday. I doubt that either of them play. Jalen Johnson was supposed to. It was almost like, hey, we might not even play this season, and we're only in week 12. So
you season.
Yeah, career over, dude. Fuck him. Best ability, dude. Get his ass off the fucking team, dude.
Get him out of the league.
The league, yeah. No one wants him, dude. He's trash.
Get ready on CFL, buddy.
But so obviously, that injury was supposed to be potentially even longer. So like you said, don't push it. I doubt he plays. I doubt Kyler plays. Like I said, I think he just started practicing this week. So obviously, it would be cool if they are healthy and they're confident in them that they can play. for sure. Let's play him. But yeah, if there's any doubts, just wait another week because there's no point of getting hurt. And then you're fucking yourself. I mean, you saw both of them come back and then get hurt again already this season. It happened to both. Literally. So, you don't want it to happen again. So, especially if you are pushing for the playoffs, you're going to need these guys.
Exactly. That's what it says. It's hard because like this is a must-win game. But also, Steelers don't really excel in passing the ball. Like DK is obviously going to be a threat. He's going to be a big game guy. He's probably going to score. But like, I think Tyreek Stevenson and the boys can kind of, Nahshon Wright can limit him. Especially Nahshon Wright, who's a bigger physical guy. Like, I don't know how fast Nahshon Wright is compared to DK, and that could be an issue, but I think he could stay with him and kind of body him a little bit, which would be nice. And Tyreek Stevenson's very physical. So, like, not the worst matchup there. And then their number 2 is Calvin Austin. So, like, Like, I think... Is it? Who's
so no. I'm just thinking like, wow, that's so bad.
Yeah, it's a drop off, dude. Like, I mean, they had George Pickens, who's been, top 3 receiver in football this year, like literally. Yeah. Obviously, CD's been out for a few weeks, but like, yeah, he's been awesome. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not like you need your corners this game, I should say. Like, so you don't need to rush them back. Not playing the Vikings, which would they be without them, but like a team like that where they have 2 good guys, you need to lock them down or something. So yeah. I'm excited for this. Linebackers I'm worried about because, like I said, Tremaine Edmonds didn't practice, TJ Edwards didn't practice, and Noah Sewell didn't practice. So, like, who's going to make a tackle? Not sure.
I know they signed some guy that was a Pro Bowler on special teams. But he wasn't on it, but he's a linebacker, so hey,
Yeah, he might be calling the plays, dude. Give him the green dot. Fucking get him out there.
Yeah, that's tough. Noah Sewell
hurt his elbow.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember what happened last game.
I didn't know that either. I remember he was down, hurt, and I looked, I saw elbow, so I said it confidently, though. You believed I knew it. I didn't. I don't know how bad it was, though, so I have no idea. Other news I had, I don't know if you have anything else. I had Jake Moody, gone gas.
Jake Moody is gone. I mean, it was bound to happen at some point. I was surprised he lasted this long, even.
Yeah, for sure.
So, hey, we got Cairo the rest of the year.
If Cairo starts sucking, though, dude, the pressure's on Cairo just a little bit. Like, the pressure was on him before, obviously, because you have Moody in the building. Now it's like, oh, fuck. Like, not everyone's going to hate me. Like, no one's going to like Cairo if he misses even one kick this week.
Still, what was that guy's name? Rodrigo Blankenship? Still out there, dude.
Yeah,
I see him posting videos every week.
Yeah.
It's like, here's the 3 hardest kicks of the week every week. It's like, I don't know if I trust you because you could just end the video if you missed and then redo it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could be. Yeah, you're like, here's the 3 hardest kicks. Fucking Jags 7 in a row. He's like, now here it is again.
Yeah.
He's got to keep it rolling nonstop.
Well, he does, but even so, it's like, all right, you're just kicking 3 field goals in a row, but like if you missed one, you could just reset. Yeah, it would take 5 minutes.
Yeah, especially the first 2. You're like, oh, you missed the first. If you missed the hardest one, you're like, who cares? You missed the hardest one. But yeah, if you missed like one of the first 2, that takes 10 seconds to restart.
Yeah. So, whatever. There's always kickers if Cairo does just completely fall off, but let's be realistic. He's not going to No, he's not going to get so bad that they're going to have to cut him, I don't think.
No.
At least for the season. I mean, we'll see in the offseason if they decide to move on, but we're stuck. I don't want to say stuck with him. That sounds mean. No. He's here. He's here.
Yeah, he's in the building. Like he's like a... I don't know. He's like a... Again, it's like kind of Shane Gillis joke. It's like your buddy's like animal who's really old. And you're like, oh, he's there. Like, he's cute. Dude, look at him. Good guy.
Oh!
Yeah, they like cost a fur ball. Like, oh, fuck, what's wrong with that cat? No, he's there. We love him. So, yeah, I mean, excited for this game. Again, I'm going with Bears here. Pretty simple. Obviously, I got to go with Bears, but I do honestly believe they should win this game. If they don't, they're in trouble for playoffs, and I think Ben Johnson knows that, so I think he's going to get the boys ready to go.
Yeah. I do like the mentality that they have. I don't remember who it was exactly. I think maybe Byard said it. He's like... They asked about playoffs. He's like, listen, we know how good the NFC is. Like, we just have to win games. Just take it week by week. Like, we're not thinking about that yet. And that's good, at least, if that's what people are really thinking, So
yeah, I mean, it's good to be now. I mean, I hate that people are not thinking about it because like you have to think about it. Like that's your job is literally to think about it. Yeah, you shouldn't like worry yourself with the standings and all that stuff. It's just win. But yeah, you should be like, where are we at? But yeah, at the same time, people are like, oh, it's just another game. Oh, who thinks? It's like, dude, come on. That's your job is to take this seriously, like figure it out. Like,
your entire job is to win in the playoffs and win the Super Bowl. So that's got to be what you're thinking about all the time. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Imagine going to work and you have a giant presentation and your boss like, how you feeling today about the presentation? You're like, it's just another day. You'd be like, the fuck? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean it's just another day? Like, we have this giant presentation. You're like, what do you mean? It's just another day? Like, no, it's not. So yeah, again, I hate people that say, I hate that sentence, especially in the Super Bowl. Like, it's just another game. It's like, sure it is.
Yeah, like, in theory, yes.
Every day is just another day then? Like, you could make it as simple as possible?
Right, then you're just saying there's no mental side to anything. Like, they're fucking psychopaths. You're like, yeah, I don't care at all. I do my job.
Just runs over a person. It's just another animal. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
True.
Just
what's one life compared to a cricket's life, you know?
Yeah, that's Kevin Byron.
Quote him.
Yeah, throw it up there. We're never becoming journalists. All right. Well, you mentioned this earlier, actually, this game. So we'll move to Thursday night, which is happening here in a few hours. Bills, and you mentioned the Texans. This game might answer some questions. I have questions for both these teams on how good they are. Like, Texans defense, we know is elite. We know their offense has been better with Davis Mills somehow. Like, I don't know if they're figuring things out or whatnot, but they've just been better with him, I feel like. Like, not great, but bad. Like, maybe they realize Nico Collins can catch the ball. I don't know, because he seems like he's getting the ball more. The run game hasn't done dick, but, like, Bills just gave a shit ton of rushing yards, so maybe they can find something here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not like Woody Marks is that good.
Well, like you said, the Bills, I think they're the one chink in their armor, I guess. I mean, they have a few, but, like, the biggest one is definitely the run defense, like you said. So I'm hoping for a big game for Woody Marks. I guess Nick Chubb as well, but, you know, Woody seems like the successor for them to be the starter going forward, hopefully for him, you know. But I hope to see a big game from that. It'd be interesting if they won this game. Picking them to lose, of course. The Bills are just the Bills. Granted, the Bills seem to lose games that I think that they're going to win, and then win games when I think they're going to lose. So, you know, they're like the good version of the Falcons.
Yeah, they're a little bit
who they lost to, by the way. So
that's a good point.
I mean, still, I think you saw Josh running more last week. Hopefully, he continues that. I think that's going to be a big key to just their success, not just in this game, just in general. I think they've banked on that, and then, like, the fact that they're like, oh, gosh, stop running him more. He's going to get hurt. It's like,
just lose.
That's part of your game. Like, that's part of why you're good. Mm-hmm. It's like, it'd be like telling Lamar not to throw. It's like, he's still a good passer, to run. It's like, still a good passer, but like that added element makes everything better. So makes everything easier too. So I'm still taking the Bills in this one. Texans, I don't know, Davis Mills. I feel like the more we see Davis Mills, the worse it's gonna get, in my opinion. So
he's one of those guys. Yeah,
so we might be looking at a big stinker on offense for Texans this week, but like I said, Bills.
Yeah, no, I think you hit everything I wanted to hit, and Josh Allen thing, it's like, when teams say they shouldn't, like, protect, there's protecting him, like a Mahomes, where you know he can dial you up in the pocket, and, like, you know, he's that valuable, and Josh Allen is that valuable, but, like you said, like, that is his game. That's the reason he's good, is because he can do that. Like, if he wasn't doing that stuff, he'd be good, but he wouldn't be an elite quarterback, MVP guy. Like, so, like, same with Lamar. So, yeah, to take that away to protect him for, to make the playoffs and hope you can find that? Like, you need to find that game before you're in the playoffs. I don't think teams think they can do that where, oh, we've done it before. We don't have to do it right now. We'll figure it out in the playoffs. Like, no, you won't. Like, if you don't, like, figure out the run game or figure out the whatever it might be before the playoffs, you're usually not going to. Nothing's going to change week one when you're playing the best teams in the playoffs. You're like, we figured this out now. We know how to be awesome. So, yeah, Josh Allen, keep running. Texans defense is going to be menacing. I don't know I don't think James Cook's going to do that great. He'll probably be, I don't know. We'll see. Passing, catching, and stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. I think imagine Allen has got to take this over. It's going to be a low-scoring game. I would take the under. And then, like you said, I think the Texans might hit a roadblock here.
Yeah. One thing I forgot to mention, too, is the Bills and Texans did play last year, and they got whomped.
The Bills did?
Bills. Josh Allen did play terribly in that game. So I don't know if they have his number. Figure him out. We'll see. Probably not. Probably just a bit off game, but we will see. All right, let's move on. Next game I guess the first game for the 12 o'clock slates that I got is actually a very good one, potentially. Colts and Chiefs. Chiefs at home, 3.5-point favorites. Surprised at the 3.5 points?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I think Colts were on a bye last week, so they're coming off a bye, so you think they'd be better. The last time we saw them, they won, right? They were in.
It was the overtime win. So I forgot who they played, but I mean, not the crispiest game from them.
No, I mean Michael Pittman looked dog shit. Chiefs, maybe they're just saying like they need to win this game. Like the Chiefs do. If the Chiefs don't win this game, I'm gonna say out of the playoffs. Like they're done. So this is basically a must win, which is tough against the Colts. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the favorite's hard because I mean you still have Jonathan Taylor, who's just Jonathan Taylor, right? Like, and Chiefs run defense. Chiefs defense is good. I think they step up in big games a lot, and this is obviously a big one. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't take. Again, I don't want to pick against the Chiefs because I hate picking against them, but like the Colts have just been so good. And I don't know, like the bye week, did Vegas forget how awesome this team was? Like I know they've been cooled down a little bit, but I don't know. Like they're still really good, and they can always just rely on Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, and it's like, did we forget they added Jalen Ramsey too?
Yeah,
not Jalen Ramsey. Sauce Gardner. Like, dude's very good, and like, so. I think they played the Falcons. London did score a touchdown, but he limited him pretty much. I don't think he had a great game outside of a touchdown for that game. And so, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. The Colts, when I was doing some research, and by research I mean just happenstance of me trying to pick a random player for our touchdown parlay, and I swear to God I didn't do it because he was on your team. But I did see, crazily enough, the Colts do give up a ton of touchdowns to tight ends. Like every game I looked into, not every game, I didn't click in every game, but I was like, this team has a decent tight end. Clicked, it was touchdown every time. Even the Broncos, Adam Troutman scored a touchdown. I was like,
jeez.
I was like, all right. So Kelsey, I think, might have a decent game in this one. Because if you were to say like where's the weakest point in their defense, like I would be linebackers. Like I don't really know
second level linebacker
who their linebackers even are, to be completely honest with you.
What's his name? Darius Leonard? No, joking, obviously. That's as far as my knowledge goes for their linebackers. I don't know. I mean, obviously you said their corners are now Sauce, and you have a couple other guys. Their D line's really good, but yeah, I mean. Again, that could be a thing. I mean, Kelsey does have those games where he just goes for like 120 and a tutty. And you're like, oh shit, dude, Kelsey still got it, and then he throws up a stinker the next week. So like, yeah, and Kelsey's looked really good this year, honestly, for being as old as he is. We talked about him a little bit last episode, like how great he's been for a 36-year-old tight end. Like he's still not as fast, but he still gets open. He still has decent rack. I feel like even last week at that touchdown was a huge rack catch. Yeah, again, I think for the Colts to win this game, they need to hit Michael Pittman a lot. I think they need to get, I mean, not just him, but Alec Pierce. I mean, all the guys, Josh Downs. Like, you need to get your receiving going. Like, you need Daniel Jones to be Daniel Jones, good Daniel Jones in this game, because if he's bad Daniel Jones, I think you can rely on Jonathan Taylor, but he's not going to save you.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, yeah, Jonathan Taylor, MVP race, but, like, teams know that, and, like, they're obviously keen in on him. Not that it always works, but yeah, if he doesn't have a great game, which Chiefs, like you said, historically decent run defense. So we'll see what Daniel Jones does.
I feel like we need the Chiefs. I think we need any team to stop one facet of the game that someone's really good at. It's the Chiefs. Like they could be the worst defense. They'll just figure out how to stop. Like if the team's really good at passing, they'll figure out how to stop that. And it's like it's weird. Like in big games, especially. Like if it's the Panthers, they'll shit the bed. But like a game like this, or like against the Ravens, they'll figure out just how to stop that one thing. Or the Bills, and it's like, okay, we'll stop Josh Allen. You know, it's like crazy. I feel like Spagnuolo is obviously an awesome D coordinator, but yeah, it's weird team.
Yeah, it's like the old Patriots where the number one player would always get shut down. It's just like, we're not letting this guy beat us. Like, I don't care, and it works. So yeah, it's crazy when you realize that superstars are what carry teams a lot of times.
Yeah, it checks out.
But yeah, sometimes it's night and day without him. So Yeah, I do like the Colts in this one, but a desperate Chiefs team is the scary thought.
Yeah, again, if I'm betting, I wouldn't pick against the Chiefs. This is a scary one. It'd be good maybe upset if you want to pick a Colts for upset this week, but like, yeah, if I'm picking one, give me the Colts or give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the Chiefs are 5-5, so like, it's not like this team is fucking beating worlds down like they have in the past.
No.
So they're obviously not as great, but
you hold on to the hope. You hold on to not the hope, but you hold on to that like past Chiefs, like they're gonna figure it out, and maybe they just don't eventually. I mean, it happens to every team. Eventually, you just don't figure it out, and that might be the case.
Yeah, you're not good forever, so
we are.
I was trying to do a heart.
I can't do that. I'm very bad. That's okay. Thumb's really not great.
It's not that good.
Just do like the. No. Okay.
What the hell?
I can go to the next game I have is Patriots at Bengals. I don't need to say much about this game. Bengals, good luck.
Joe Burrow, I saw, is taking some first-team snaps.
Fucking Josina Anderson's furious.
Yeah, she is. Dude.
She's like, logging. Shador could never.
Did you not to jump to the Browns or anything, but did you see Adam Schefter? He's like, yeah, the Browns will be starting Shador this week, and he'll be getting his first reps with the first-team offense in practice.
Fuck him, dude. That's directly at her, probably, or trying to make her happy. I don't know. Or maybe hopefully he's making fun of her. If not, he actually like cares, probably, which would be the worst.
No, I think, yeah, I realize some of these reporters do just say weird things on purpose or take shots. I don't even know. Take shots.
Yeah.
Like Rappaport tweeted something about I think Juju Brents on the Dolphins, and he's like, Juju Brents, former second-round pick from the Colts, trying to find his footing in Miami, breaks his foot. It's like, all right, guy, you like trying to be funny, I guess, but talking about a guy breaking his foot.
What was the one with Adam Schefter? Oh, fucking Dwayne Haskins, dude. Couldn't find it. You're like, dude, like that wasn't even funny. I was just like, why? I also think they're just fucking nerds that are just like have one sole focus in their entire life to break news, and I think that just makes you a bad person eventually. Like, I don't know.
I don't even know if it makes you a bad person, but it's like you're losing. I feel like sometimes they lose the touch of a human, you know, like
it's like
not
fantasy,
that
it's like super fantasy basically. Where it's like you kind of don't look at them as players, like they're not humans, they're players or objects.
They're your job basically. My job is to report on these people, and then haha, let me make a joke out of nowhere or something that's not that funny, and you're like, this is very insensitive.
I mean, literally the best thing that can happen for them is an injury like that. Like that's what they like. You know, if nothing happens, there's no injuries or anything. They have nothing to talk about. What this guy? I mean, like the Shador thing you mentioned, like literally they're all injury based. Joe Burrow, like if no one got hurt, they wouldn't say it. So yeah, they probably root for that a little bit, which is again, they're basically just Jake Gyllenhaal from Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Adam Schefter's fucking in the Bengals facility, just taking out Joe's knees.
I mean, hey, I wouldn't put it past. Well, I would, but you know, I wouldn't put it past some people.
They are like lobbying for MetLife not to change the turf. Like we can't have that. That'll put us out of work.
Yeah, that would be crazy. If it wouldn't be like that came out that it was them pushing for it.
A union of fucking news reporters, Jay Glazer, fucking Adam Schefter, and Ian Rappaport, dude.
Even Shams, dude, out of nowhere.
Yeah, Shams gets in there a little bit. Woj, dude, from the clouds.
Bengals, anyway. Bengals, Patriots.
No, I'm done talking about this game. Patriots, dude. Bengals, fine. What do you got for this game, dude? Other than, I mean, like...
I guess something to look for. I think... Just the running back room for the Patriots. Ramondo should be back, but we'll see how they split it up now. Obviously, what's his name has been Travion Henderson's been very good the last couple of weeks. Scored a bunch of touchdowns, so seems like he broke out, but I don't know. There's still something in the back of my head there. I'm like, I still don't know if they fully trust him. Like he's gotten way better at pass protecting, but even his runs are like really long. And if you take out the long runs, like his averages are not very good still. You know, so like you take away a couple plays, and granted, obviously you could say that for everybody, but specifically for a guy that has been not doing good, like if you only get like a couple breakouts, it's like Am I banking on that to happen every week? Probably not.
No.
You know?
Can't say about Christian McCaffrey. He has 0 breakouts. Yeah, I do agree with that. I think either way, whoever starts or plays this game will feast in some sort of fashion because, I mean, the Bengals are just that fucking bad. And they just got torched like a couple weeks ago. I mean, every week they get torched by the running back room, and they got torched by Kenneth Gainwell a little bit, I think. So,
Monunga.
Yeah, Monunga, Kenneth Gainwell. So like, it doesn't matter. I think Stephon Diggs is gonna have a good game too. I think that connection between him and Drake Mayers. I mean, Drake Mayers has been with everyone. I mean, Bootie's been awesome. Stephon Diggs has been awesome. I think I don't know. They really like Stephon Diggs in the building. I feel like Stephon Diggs is weird. It's like I feel like he just has this aura where like the first year he's with the team, everyone loves him. I mean, look at the Bills. Like, this guy's fucking their best friends, dude. They're like fucking going to Thanksgiving together, you know, they're crying together. And then like a year later he's like, I fucking hate Josh Allen. And you're like, what happened? Like, they hate each other now. It's like weird. I don't know what happened. Like, same thing here. It's like Drake May's like, yeah, dude, Stephon Diggs is my guy, dude. Like, I'm gonna name my kid Stephon. And you're like, well, that's weird for a white dude, but okay. And then he's like,
It's a girl?
That's interesting. And then 2 years from now, it's gonna be like Stephon Diggs is like, that's actually Stephon Diggs' kid. You know, you found that out. You're like, what the fuck? How?
Hey, you know, Stephon Diggs just had his kid. Maybe he's a changed man. Who knows?
I think he might have another. I don't know. He's crazy.
He might. I don't know. I didn't know his backstory, but I know he's a fresh one.
I saw a report that you had another one. And I was like, Cardi B okay with that? But I don't know. He definitely has a Cardi B one, right?
Yes.
That's the fresh one.
Well, that was the newer one.
Yeah, fresher. Yeah, fresher.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Yeah. Okay, so again, we're both taking Patriots. They're only 6.5 point favorites, which is surprising. But yeah. I'd go with them.
Yeah.
All right, next game do you got?
I got NFC North showdown. Vikings at the Packers. Packers 6.5 point favorites. We just saw the Vikings last week. Did not look great. 9. JJ McCarthy did not look very good.
Very hot topic on our YouTube and our TikTok. People really don't like 9.
They don't like him, or the one guy was trying to, I don't know if he was defending him or what.
The one guy's like, he fucking sucks. #skull. I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah. Well, if you're a fan of the team and you see that, you're probably like, what the fuck? They're probably like, we should have won that game if you could just hit some receivers.
True,
you know?
But you don't ever want, like, if you put he's a bust. Like, you don't want, you couldn't fucking torture those words out of me about Caleb, and Caleb could be the bust. Like, I still wouldn't say Justin Fields is a bust until they got rid of him. You know, just like, he's gonna be fine.
I mean, just think about Bears Twitter last year and like all those people. It's like how much of it. I mean, granted, a lot of it was Justin Fields stuff, but like there's so many people that were like, this guy sucks. Hated him. Still at the beginning of the season, you're like, this guy fucking is the worst. So, you know, you just get some fans that are more passionate about what they think a quarterback play should look like immediately when they step on the field.
Game 5.
But yeah, I mean, even the Packers too just haven't looked great as well lately. I don't know. I mean, they're still winning some games, so I'm taking the Packers. Obviously, I think they're just 100%. A better team. We'll see how much Fire LaFleur chants come out if they do play that.
Recently?
No, but I know. But just recently, people are talking about how much fucking they hate LaFleur. You know, so
crazy, dude.
You know, when you start losing, people start going crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've seen it with the Bears. I mean, fire fucking Eberflus, dude. Not that they're on the same level or anything.
No, that was justified, dude.
Yeah.
I was chanting that shit from my house. Yeah, again, LaFleur, you decide to fire him, you're an idiot. But at the same time, like, I definitely could see Jordan Love struggling in this game. I mean, the Vikings defense is very good, and like, that's something to struggle with is protecting Jordan Love. I think he's got like a huge pressure rate. He gets to hold the ball too long. Like, so like, I do think the Packers would win just based on 9 isn't good enough, and I think the Packers defense is pretty good and like pretty underrated. But I think their offense could fuck them. Like, we saw them lose to the Panthers. Wasn't that crazy? Like, then the Panthers don't have a good defense as the Vikings out there are better than the Panthers. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, true. Yeah, it is a division game too, so anything could happen. Again, probably Packers, but I'm not gonna be shocked if the Vikings pull one off. They still have a good roster. Like, they're 4-6, but like overall,
they had 14
they're
wins last year.
Right. So they should, in theory, still be good, but they still have a good pass rush, like you said. Obviously, going to be blitzing. So, again, probably under 6.5, maybe. I might be taking the line on that, but still, Packers should win.
Mm-hmm. And Lambeau too. Sticking with the NFC North, we can stay with them. The Giants at the Lions. Again, not really much to say about this game. If you're not a Lions or Giants fan, you're watching this, you're a sicko, or I guess fantasy. But like, yeah, I mean, Giants. I think Jameis is starting again, right? So you get a Jameis game, it might be fun. You never know, but I think the Lions are the worst team for Jameis to start against. That's a team that's going to make him like not look good.
Or look great. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
I think they're getting. Well, yeah, they've been banged up. I think they're getting some corners back. I think they're getting a couple of D linemen back as well soon. So I don't know if they are all back this week, but coming back soon, if not back. So yeah, I mean, this should be a high scoring game, maybe. I mean, Jameis didn't do great last week in general. He did fine. I mean, they almost won. I mean, they almost beat the Packers.
Yeah, they were. I mean, one big turnover away. But again, I think the Packers are much worse than the Lions. I don't think the Lions are. Did the Lions lose last week? Or they did, right? They lost to the Eagles. Again, the Lions after a loss is tough, even though they might have lost the week before the Eagles. They lost 2 in a row. No, they beat the so they lost. Coming off a loss, and they scored 44 against the Commanders, and then they lost. So yeah, imagine it's gonna be who can score. Yeah, again though, yeah, you said if you get into a scoring fest with Jameis, you don't want to be there. You don't want to be in a scoring fest with Jameis because you're gonna lose maybe.
Or do you want to? Well, I feel like any game you're in is a scoring fest with Jameis. So.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he's been playing garbage time or something's happening.
So maybe you do want to be in it because eventually you know he's going to throw an interception. So
yeah.
As long as you keep scoring, you're fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the Lions should dominate. I'm going to pick the Lions. Simple as that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I have next up Seahawks at Titans. Holy moly. That's it. That's my whole analysis. Holy moly. I mean, I picked JSN. We'll get to not to spoil it again. But JSN's my touchdown guy. And that's only based if they keep passing it, because I imagine they stop passing it after the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, probably. Titans, they did play a close game last week, right?
Yeah, I think so. Who did they play?
The Texans?
Yeah.
Right? I think it was close to the end. Still, offense is nothing. Seahawks are just such a good team. Yeah, like you said, this could be over very fast. Yeah, obviously this is Seahawks. I can't imagine that the Titans win. If the Titans win, I know nothing. There's no NFL's complete parity, and you really don't know who's going to win week to week But when we see lines that are like 14, I feel like these are the games that end up like somehow being upset. But still, the Titans are one of the worst teams I've ever seen.
Yes. So, they have nobody, dude. It's literally Cam Ward, who we don't know if he's even good, and Jeffrey Simmons.
Yeah.
Who we know is good, but like hasn't done shit this year. So like, is he still good? We think, obviously, but like, I don't know. I think Jeffrey Simmons like hates the offense. Like they're yelling at each other and shit. So like, it's not good. They're not in a good spot either. So yeah, if you're a Titans fan, you're in a fucking bad spot mentally. So yeah.
Hey, at least you get to probably trade the number 1 pick.
I don't know if you do that. Yeah, I mean,
maybe you're going to pick a quarterback? Yeah, no way.
No, unless you. I mean, yeah, I don't think he's bad as Josh Rosen. Like
no, and like what you're going to just put them in the same situation?
Yeah, that's a great point.
Like they're going to get killed. So yeah, at least that you can look to that. Maybe a little Bears action. Obviously, it happened differently, but at least potentially build your team. Your team sucks right now, so we're talking about right now, and you're checking it out. It's unfortunate for you.
Yeah, right now you're taking it out. I do want to see how Sam Darnold responds to having a shit game, because we saw last year where he had a shit game and then it spiraled into a shit end of the season, and that really just put a stain on him. And everyone doubted him for basically the whole offseason until this, and people are still kind of doubting him a little bit. I think even how awesome he's been, I still have times where I'm like, you never know. So yeah, you do need to see him bounce back here. Obviously, it's an easy opponent, but like. Yeah, it can't be bad. Like, this game can't be close to your Sam Darnold, I feel like, mentally. Like, unless it's, like, scoring game close, so your defense just sucks, which probably won't happen. But if this game's, like, 21-17. That's not a great look for you, boss.
Yeah, 100%. But I anticipate them to bounce back.
Yeah, I do.
I do want to make one quick note on the Giants and Lions game. Jackson Dart is actually practicing, so he might play. I'm not sure. Obviously, it was just a concussion, so
it's not like scrambled eggs, though.
Yeah, but it's like when you're cleared, you're cleared. It's not like there's more rest for that, you know?
No.
So yeah, he might be playing. I don't think that changes anything. I just wanted to say that.
No, yeah, I mean, that does change a little bit. He was very good against the Bears, like, in terms of what he had to do, so never know. But yeah, probably not going to change the outcome. What other games do we got? We got the last 12 o'clock game, Jets at Ravens. Oh! It's, a lot of big favorites this week. I mean, that's 3 games now I have at 10 or over already in the 12 o'clock slate. That's crazy.
We're not going to have many games to pick from.
No, actually not. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. I'm going to fucking go 0-3 again. Doesn't matter. It don't matter. So, yeah, I mean, Ravens, you need to see him be better. Like, Lamar, I don't know if he's practicing. He didn't practice yesterday, or he was limited or something. So, that's interesting. I think Tyrod Taylor got announced as starter for the Jets. Also interesting. But yeah, Lamar, they need to look good here. Like, they've won recently, and they're going to probably win the division, and we know that. But, like, if they don't look great, I don't know. I don't trust them.
Yeah, I mean, they should win by a lot.
You think? I thought that 2 last week with Lamar, and he looked like fucking dog poo poo.
What did they play? I don't remember that game actually.
Let me see. I think it was the Browns. Again, you can say the Browns defense is awesome, but they fucked the Browns up for week 1. We had 4 touchdowns, and then they played the Browns again. He had 193 yards and no touchdowns, and they won because of fucking Mark Andrews' rush. So like,
hey, Mark Andrews.
Yeah. So the last 2 games he hasn't been. I mean, even he came back, had a great game against Miami, 4 touchdowns, but like since then, I mean, he has 1 touchdown, less than 400 yards passing, and he has 46 rushing yards. So he might be injured.
2 games?
Yeah, 2 games. So 2 games, like 380 yards, and in total, I guess you could say 420, which is not good. 1 touchdown.
Yeah, well.
But it's the Jets.
Whatever. It's the Jets. Jets, have won a couple games recently, so, they're hot.
Clap for the Jets. And Tyrod's out there, so we'll see what. I don't get why they're going back and forth. Like just I don't know what you're doing here. Didn't Justin Fields win last week?
Well, no, they lost.
But he looked okay.
I said they were hot, but last week they did not do very good, I don't think.
They looked good in the first. That was the first play. As Justin Fields, the first drive, Justin Fields had the rushing touchdown. I go, oh, he's got it, and then I don't know, but who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think they're just going back and forth. They wanted to start Tyrod, and then he got hurt. Remember?
Yeah.
Something. So then they didn't start him, and then Justin Fields won, and then they're like, well, I guess we'll just keep him in, and then they continue to look bad, and they're like, oh, I guess we can go back to Tyrod
we need
now.
to lose the game, yeah.
We exactly. Now that we lost, we're back to where we thought we were.
Tyrod has the most benches that he's supposed to start. Freaking getting stabbed in the lung, and then this. That's still crazy.
What team is Tyrod down?
A lot. I mean, off the top of my head, you got the Bills, Jets. He's been on almost every NFC or AFC East team, I think. He was in the Dolphins.
I think he was on the Texans at one point.
Was he? Yeah, look it up.
Maybe not.
Look up Tyrod. I know he's on a different team. Can't think of it. Not like a Bengals-ish team, but he wasn't. Okay, while you're looking that up, I'm going to the next game. Mentioned him a second ago. Browns at Raiders. We have a fucking stink off here, dude. This is gonna be like if you have a child and you want to punish him, make him watch this game in its entirety. You don't want to ground him. You want to give him a light punishment. You watch Browns versus Raiders. What do you got for Tyrod?
Hey,
sorry, go ahead.
That might be one of the greatest games. Shit for shit. Sometimes is. It's like produces magic, I don't know. Two lefts. I don't even fucking know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, he has played on a lot of teams. I was right. He was on Houston for 1 year. So Baltimore, like you said, Buffalo, Cleveland. Forgot about that.
Cleveland, yes.
Chargers, Houston, Giants, and the Jets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. This is the 7th team.
How many games did he start? Is it?
This will be his 60th.
Okay, that's good. Good for him.
Well, I mean, between 3 years in
years.
Buffalo, he had 43 of those. So, like, outside of those 3 years, he's only had 16 starts.
Yeah. One thing I was going to say about the Bears, too. We're sorry to remember this. If Mason Rudolph has a good game, and the Steelers even don't need to win, but they do win, he buys himself at least a 3-year contract, right? Somewhere. Like, he buys himself another 3 years in the league.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, he's always going to be in Pittsburgh, I think. He's been fine, but, like, I think...
Not always.
Well, not always. I know, not always.
Remember, he went to the Titans,
yeah, that's brutal.
and he was ass.
He was garbo. But, like, one game, dude, he's buying himself a backup role again. Like, Alex Mason's got it, dude. He's got the juice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're just going to keep him for the rest of his career. Like, until he's fucking done.
Fucking
Aaron
Steeler for
Rodgers
life
age.
now, dude. That's awesome. I hope he does. Basically, the Snoop Huntley of the thing. Again, Browns at Raiders. Raiders are favorite. I'm going to take the Browns in this game. Shador starting. Never mind. Fuck. I don't know.
I think I picked the Browns in our pick'em, and yeah, Shador is starting. But on the flip side, the Raiders' offense does look putrid as well. Run game sucks. I mean, really, the O-line is terrible. Geno sucks. You got rid of your one receiver. I mean, you still have Bowers, I guess, now, but you don't really have any, like, wide receivers.
No, Trey Tucker's not.
Trey Tucker. He's a decent player, but not number one. Like,
no, not
even a number two.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah,
definitely not.
So I don't know. Myles Garrett. Hey, they might break the record this game. 7 sacks this game. Get him up to 22. You know?
Yeah, honestly, might. I mean, it's going to be... I've never seen a line this low at 36 over-under. That's a sad over-under. And being a 4-point facilitator, especially in this game to be 20-16, happens. I can see it. I mean, I can see it being less than that by a lot. I can see it being like 16-10. Again, like you said, I mean, it's going to be... I mean, you give Brock Bowers the ball every play, maybe, and just pray he's open. Like, and for the Browns, I think you just double team Brock Bowers and like fucking do something, Gino, and like let the defensive line handle. Ash Gentry looks terrible. Again, not really his fault because of the D line or the O line's been so bad, but what a dumb pick by the fucking Raiders. Like, why? We talked about it. Like, obviously we were biased because we wanted Gentry and the Bears, but like, what are you doing? Do you think the answer to what you needed was a fucking running back? And we said he's one of the best running backs we've seen in college in a long time. I mean, he's top prospect, highly rated, but, like, it's a running back, dude.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
You have no team. Your offensive line was okay, we thought. It's not. It's worse than we thought. And your quarterback's Geno fucking Smith.
Especially, like, not that people talk about rookie O-linemen. Like, the other pick that they were talking about was Armand Membu. And as shitty as the Jets are, Armand Membu has been pretty good.
He's been awesome. I saw a thing about him today. See how good he is. He's awesome.
So, yeah, you're passed on Gentry when you need an O-line. You could put him anywhere. I mean, you played guard, you played tackle. You could put him anywhere. And then, yeah, this is what you get. I mean, you did like you thought a running back could fix your team somehow, which is crazy.
And you still could have drafted a really good running back in any of the rounds. I mean, we've seen like Judkins, obviously second round. We see, I mean, you could have got a second round guy who's just as good as this. Like Judkins looks. Was Judkins second round?
I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't look like they had a second round pick for some reason. But
Either
that's
way,
even worse.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we don't need to have a second round pick. We're taking a running back with our first round pick. Like, what do you mean?
You could have Woody Mark. You could have any of these guys. Like Woody Marks. I mean, who hasn't shown anything, but like, again, Gentry hasn't shown me anything other than like I know he's good when he has space, but he doesn't have any space.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Raiders are fucking dumb. I'll go with the Browns. I think I'm picking the Browns just because I have their defense in fantasy. Obviously, I think they're going. I mean, that's where I just come down to it. Myles Garrett's gonna be the best player out. Max Crosby's good too. Fuck. I don't know. Max Crosby's the best player out there. It's gonna be the Browns. That's gonna be a fucking dumb game.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I picked the Browns, and I'm like, I don't really care either way. Like,
yeah. If you lose that game, you no sweat. You're just like, didn't get that one.
Yeah. All right. Next 3 o'clock game: Jags at Cardinals. I don't know. Cardinals are shitty. What can we say at this point? Kyler's still out, obviously. Jacoby Brissett might throw it 60 more times.
Yeah.
I don't know if Marvin Harrison is playing or not. I'm assuming he is, but I don't know how long an appendectomy or whatever takes to recover from, to be honest with you. But
it's usually like a week or two, but yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Also, it's like pretty bad. It's usually for a normal person, not a football player.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, on the flip side, it's like Jaguars. I mean, they just crushed the Chargers last week. Lost to Houston the week before, that Davis Mills. So it's like, I don't know. I'm leaning more, obviously, that they're obviously a better team than the Cardinals. So definitely picking the Jags, but still, I hate the Jags, man.
Again, they're just we say it every week, they're an enigma. Looking at Trevor Lawrence's stats, like 2,100 yards. Okay, that's pretty good. 11 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. Like, that's horrible. Like, that's a terrible. Like, 11 touchdowns is bad. It's week 11. You're averaging 1 touchdown a game. That's brutal. And then or what's week 12 now? But like week 12. So you're gonna be playing 11 games. You have 10 already, and then 8 interceptions is bad too. So like, I don't know. They're gonna run the ball a shit ton. It's gonna be, I think Tutin's gonna be healthy, so it's gonna be Tutin, ETN probably running a ton. Cardinals defense is solid against the run, not great. And then I just don't know. I mean, I'll go Jaguars just because it makes sense. But like, if they lose, I wouldn't be shocked again.
Yeah, and just to add on your comments about the run game, I feel like Jags, when they win, the run game is good. When they lose, it's not good. So I feel like if you don't see them running the ball very well, I maybe live bet the Cardinals. I don't know.
Yeah. I see a couple runs get stuffed. Like, it's over.
Yeah. All right. Got a couple more games left, or a few more games.
We got one good one, one bad one for the 3 o'clocks. Choose your own adventure there.
Bad in a good way, good in a bad way. I don't know what you want to say.
One's got breaking news that we could talk about live on pod. Not breaking news, but it happened yesterday.
I don't even know.
Is this wrong? Am I wrong here? No, I mean, don't check.
I mean, I could have just missed it. I'm not fully plugged in to everything.
I hope I didn't. I report. Yeah, okay. The Michael Penix?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. I made a TikTok. I was like, did I have something wrong? I need to delete this shit. Okay, so we'll start with that one, as we mentioned it. Falcons at Saints. Saints are favored, which this might be the first time they've been favored all year.
Probably. It's got to be.
Man, Kirk Cousins, what a fall from grace. The news is, though, Michael Penix, if you didn't hear, needs full reconstruction surgery on his ACL. It was a sprain, but he needs reconstructive surgery, which is interesting. He's going to be out, for an ACL surgery, so 6 to 9 months at least, which sucks for him. Yeah, I think he tore both of the ACLs in college, right? And so we had that one picture where he's in the wheelchair, double ACL'd up, which is a hilarious image. But
I think this might be his 4th ACL, dude.
4th? Jesus. Yeah, this is his 3rd or 4th. That's tough. I don't know what the Falcons do. I mean, Kyle Pitts has been terrible. I think Drake London's not playing. It's going to be the Bijan game, I imagine. Like, I'm surprised no one picked Bijan to get a touchdown because they just have nothing else. But even then, like, Saints can just shut that down. I don't know. I still want to pick the Falcons just because I think. But, like, fuck it. Let's go Saints. I haven't picked the Saints all year. We'll go Saints. Michael Falcons.
Honestly, I do think the Saints win this. Like you said, I think Drake London, as good as Bijan is, Drake London is what propels their offense. And if he's not there, like, they're not going to be able to move the ball very well. I guess it is the Saints. It's not like they have a great defense or anything, so I shouldn't say that necessarily. But it's not like you said, not like Kirk's looked good, not like anyone else has really looked good. Darnell Mooney just has been non-existent pretty much.
Kyle Pitts drops everything that comes towards him, and also Kirk Cousins seems like one of those quarterbacks where he doesn't dump it down a ton either. Like, he looks for looks kind of like a traditional quarterback. So like, Bijan doesn't, like, even when I was watching Kirk Cousins, like, Kyle Pitts would be wide open last week, and he would go for a ball to Darnell Mooney, or not Darnell Mooney, but or whatever, or Drake London, and he'd be like, oh, okay, like, I get it, like, he didn't want to take the short dump down, he wanted to, go through his first and second progressions. Like, if you're not dumping it down to Bijan, you're pretty screwed here, I think. Like, you need to just give him the ball 30 times this game.
Yeah. If you give the ball 30 times to Kamara, his legs might fall off, so I'd like to see that.
Looked good last time, coming for bye.
Yeah, that makes sense. Old guy to get some rest. He's like, all right, I'm fresh. Now he's done. He's back to being done. Probably.
They gave him they gave him 22 carries. They have a bye. They'll probably give him another carries and he's done. That's it, dude. This is a swan song.
Yeah, tough. Well,
22 carries, 83 yards, not bad, and 3 catches. Yeah, so he did the juice against the Panthers. He'll probably be okay this game. Again, coming off a bye, I imagine like giving a guy like that some rest is nice. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, coming off a bye, I'll take the Saints.
Yeah, and I just will say Tyler Shuck did have a good game last time they did play, so we'll see if they continue. If he continues that, obviously a rookie, so he'll be up and down. Honestly, he might be the X factor in this game. If he's good, I think the Saints will win. If he's bad, then Falcons, might just be more experienced. So, I'll take the Saints with you.
Let's do it.
It's crazy enough to say.
Again, I might pick the Falcons as my upset team for an upset, but right now, Saints. All right, last 3 o'clock game. Good game. Hopefully, it should be high scoring. Philly's defense, Philadelphia Eagles against the Cowboys. The Eagles' defense has been really good, but I know this Cowboys team can score points. Again, Eagles only 3.5-point favorites. Pretty low. I feel like.
Yeah, I have even 3 on
really?
CBS. So, yeah. I think it's just a combination of the Cowboys can score a lot of points. The Eagles' offense has been faltering the last, I don't know, forever, like this season, I guess, at this point. I don't know. They're still working through those issues.
They seem like they're getting worse.
I was going to say, I feel like A.J. Brown's gone after the season.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just done with him. Like,
I don't know if it's him or them or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it seems like him at this point, but like, because they're winning.
Nobody else seems to have problems.
They're winning too. They're 8-2, dude. Like, if you're losing, like, if you're 4-8, but if you're 4-6, I can see you being pissed and being dramatic. But like, dude, we're winning games. I get you don't have the ball, and like, I do understand his reasoning some points, but like, all right, then you're gone. Like you said, like, get rid of him at that point. Like, all right, dude, like, thanks for the help. Sorry, see you go.
Yeah, you'll get good comp for him. Yeah. So it's not like it's gonna be that bad.
Would he be a trade?
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think he's a free agent. So
you probably get a first from honestly.
Probably, maybe at worst it's a high second or something. Maybe here's to the Titans, back to the Titans. Ooh. I doubt he wants. Never mind, they would never trade for him.
He would be fucking pissed, dude. Too. He would play. He would not play.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. Probably the Patriots.
Probably somehow Patriots or somehow like the fucking Chiefs, something stupid. Yeah,
I feel like I do it too, but I feel like everyone's like, yeah, the Chiefs, and they never trade for anybody. No, they never go out and get people.
They don't.
Everyone's always like, yeah, the Chiefs would be the perfect team for this guy.
Oh, you're like,
I do it too.
Like, he's going to the Chiefs, dude. Every running back, he's going to the Chiefs. Like, no, he didn't.
Yeah, like they'll get guys when they're like cut, like Hopkins or something. Like, we'll take you, dude. I guess.
Let's look at the list. I'm gonna look at the list of Chiefs trades. I want to see if they ever made it. I don't know. Can I see like ever? No. 2021 list. I don't know. Either way, like they don't make many. These are fucking egregious, dude. Come on, don't tell me this. All right, I'm done with this then. Fuck it. It's like 2021. Bet only year I can get.
They haven't made a single trade since 2021.
Trade Marvin Mims.
They had Marvin Mims on their team?
Trade second round pick. Oh, okay. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea, dude. The way they describe this shit's bullshit. Whatever. Back to this game. Yeah, I'm going to Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. I just think they're too strong. I can see the Cowboys winning this game, no problem. Like, it's not absurd to say that. I mean, the offense looked awesome last week. George Pickens has been way more incorporated. And CeeDee Lamb at the same time, which is good to see finally. And Jake Ferguson had a touchdown. Javonte Williams almost had 100 yards last game. So, like, this offense has the pieces to be elite. Again, can the defense get one stop? Unlikely. And then will the offense tend to, like, will Zach throw a fucking brutal pick? Also, probably, that's very likely. So, like, again, they have to play perfect football on offense to win, and I think the Eagles' defense is just good enough not to make that happen for sure.
100%.
Like, 2 big sacks in the game's over. Like, really, realistically, that could honestly be the thing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like you said, I think this does have the potential for an upset, especially division game. You know, the teams know each other very well. Quinn Williams did have a good game last week, but I feel like guys, when they come over for a team, I don't know if they're like amped, but I feel like that first game, they always like, not always, but a lot of times you see them do very well for some reason.
Yeah. Khalil Mack against Packers, just like, oh, fuck. Just the juice there, dude.
Exactly. So, I don't know. It's like, I'm not picking the Cowboys, of course.
We done boys?
Might be a little crazy, but Yeah, Eagles in a tight one.
Okay.
I like the 3-point line, honestly.
Yeah, I do. I agree. All right, we got 2 more games. We talk about Monday. Do you want to, or do you want us to do Sunday? I'll do Monday because I think we're gonna do one pod next week, so I'll do Monday.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, 2 more games. Wrap it up here. Well, Monday's gonna be quick talk, anyways. Actually, no. All right, Sunday night, Buccaneers at Rams. Got a great Sunday night game. Baker versus Stafford. A little too not MVP. I mean, Baker's kind of MVP conversation now, but Stafford firmly inside it, stiffly inside it, throbbing inside that MVP conversation. He's erected himself to the top.
Do you want me to comment?
Yeah, I would have liked some backup there. Rams, big favorite, 7 points. Makes sense. Buccaneers just don't have their weapons, really. I mean, Bucky Irving might be back, but what do you expect? Even if he is back at 100%, this Rams defense is really good. So, it's tough.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like, Buccaneers just have not been the same team as they were early on this season. Obviously, Mike Evans won't be back. I don't know what's happening with Chris Godwin.
He might just be dead.
Yeah.
Have you seen him alive on the sideline?
No, every week, same shit. So, yeah, I mean, Rams are, if not the best team in the NFL, top 3 at very worst, I would say at this point.
For sure, I would say.
Yeah, and I don't even know. Like, I would say they're my number 1 team right now. And they were my Super Bowl pick, I will say that. So, I'm a little biased.
I don't know who I picked even. I don't remember what I said.
But,
Bills.
yeah.
I picked the Bills.
They're obviously a very good team. Bucks are sliding. Rams are not. They just played a good, very good team, the Seahawks. So, yeah, gotta go Rams.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, they just beat who we thought might have been the other best team in the league, at least in the NFC, and they beat them. I don't want to say handedly, but it was pretty handedly.
There was a field goal.
True, that's a good point.
They
let him hang. So I feel like the Rams do have a tendency of doing that, like playing down to their competition enough where it's like every game's close, no matter who they play.
It's like the Bears.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Rams, Bears, same team. They play each other, just fucking no one knows what to do. But yeah, for the Buccaneers, again, I just don't like their defense is okay. Hasn't been too great. Again, and then they have no weapons. Like, you have Meko Buka. Thank God they drafted that guy. But, like, other than that, like, Sean Tucker's not going to give you anything against the Rams defense. And same with Bucky Irving. So give me the Rams.
For sure.
All right, last game, Monday Night Football. We have Panthers at 49ers. Brock Purdy looked awesome last week. Somehow just comes back and just Kyle Shanahan, per usual. And then all the boys back to it. Again, 49ers are big favorites. That's why I kind of said this game doesn't matter. But Panthers have been frisky. Panthers are a top frisky team right now. A team you don't want to face, but you think you can beat them anytime. Anytime you seem like they're going to lose, but you don't want to face them.
Yeah, that's a great description of them. You're like, this seems bad, but they are 6-5. Mm-hmm. So how bad are they really?
Yeah.
Chris McCaffrey revenge game maybe.
Yeah, true. Fuck him.
A few years down the line,
mm-hmm.
I'm sure they've played before.
He's been feuding since, dude. He's been just fuming, ready to go.
Yeah. When Christian McCaffrey goes into Hall of Fame, do you think he's going to go in as a Panther or a 49er?
That's a good question.
I don't think it really matters. Does it matter for football or for baseball that matters?
I think football. I think both matter. I think baseball matters. Football does not. I actually don't know. I don't know. I think you'd go in as a 49er.
I think so too, which is crazy to say.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. If they win, I mean, they're not going to win the Super Bowl, but if they make the playoffs like this year, yeah, I see that's 49er watch for sure.
Yeah. We'll see how Bryce looks. Obviously not in a dome.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Ted McMillan had a pretty good game last week. I feel like he's up and down. Makes sense. He's a rookie. But, he always has that potential just to break out in a game and kind of dominate. It feels like
he's so good.
Being so young. Yeah. 49ers, I don't know. Is Pearsall dead still? I'm not really sure. It doesn't really matter. They have been playing without him. Kittle should eat once again. I don't think the Panthers have anything super great in the tight end coverage category unless you're sticking J.C. Horn on him, which I know you're not. Because at that point, you would probably just dominate them. So, yeah, I mean, give me the 49ers. They've been so hot. It doesn't matter who they've got in. Just good coaching.
Yeah, I agree. And you said, is Ricky Pearsall dead? Is what the medics said in San Francisco streets a year back. He's not, though. He's just thriving, I think. I don't know what's wrong with him.
I don't know if this is true or not. Apparently, I heard from some stories that he got shot because someone tried to take his Rolex and he wouldn't give it to him.
Yeah. He's like, I just fucking bought this, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not guaranteed a second contract. Give me that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Didn't he shoot the guy back or something?
I don't think so. I mean, I feel like I would have remembered that if he did.
He beat him, something like that. He just fucking beat the guy's ass or something and got shot. I don't know, something like that. I think they got the guy. I don't know. Either way, that's yeah, you're not getting up your Rolex, dude. He's like, I just got this, probably. Fuck you.
Yeah, he's like, I worked for a long time to get some money, dude.
Yeah. So good for him. Yeah, hopefully he's back soon because I think that offense is very dynamic when he's in there. I mean, you need someone other than Juwan. I mean, same with Brandon Ayuk. There's 49ers are hilarious. Just if you could turn the injury setting off, 49ers would be the best team ever.
Yes.
They would have multiple Super Bowls.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's crazy. Again, I do agree. I do see the Panthers. There's a path for the Panthers to win and upset this game crazy. That's not going to happen.
I hope they do.
Me too.
But
this would be a huge game. This is a big game for the Bears, for sure. The Bears would love the Panthers to win. And then the Panthers, now they're in the race.
That's what I was about to say. Now they have 7 wins. Hold on.
Yeah, oh, fuck. What's the playoff outlook look like we're going here? Before we get to segments, I know we're running a little long. How are we looking for the playoff outlook? We don't want to think about it too much, but what are we thinking about?
I mean, Bears technically are in the 3 spot in the NFC right now. Obviously, division winner. And then after that, so I guess division winners, I probably should just pull this up so I'm not just going off the top of my head. But yeah, so NFC, Eagles are technically in first somehow. Same record as the Rams. So we'll see if those two flop. I don't think you're beating either of those teams in record by the end of the year.
No.
So you got those two Buccaneers as their division winner, and then the 3 teams. What a fucking NFC is so good, man. The 3 teams that are in right now is the Seahawks, the Packers, and the 49ers. And then that means that the Lions are not in the playoffs at the moment. And Dallas, I mean, honestly, it's a 9-team race, and that includes Carolina. And Dallas is not one of those teams. So, really like an 8-team race at this point, I feel like. Unless Carolina does end up being good somehow. But I don't see Dallas winning a bunch of games to get up to 11 wins or 10 wins or anything like that. And they tied with Green Bay, so, I don't know, they'd have to pass them. So, yeah, I mean, realistically, I literally it might be only between 8 teams right now. Obviously, things could change, but it's not looking too bad for the Bears. I mean, as long as they can stay ahead of one of Detroit, Green Bay, or San Francisco, they should be fine.
Yeah. San Francisco's going to be tough. Like I said, they have the Panthers this week, which we expect to win. Then they have the Browns, and then they have the Titans. So they have a gauntlet of 3 teams they should just crush. But then they have the Colts and the Bears and the Seahawks. All games, I mean, the Bears need to win that game, obviously, but all games they could lose, no problem. So, yeah, 49ers are going to be a team to watch. That's interesting to know. It's good to look into because, man, the fucking NFC is sick. Like you said, the Lions might not make it. The Packers might not make it. The Seahawks, I imagine they're going to make it, but that's Buccaneers. Or, the Buccaneers will probably win the division, but still, it's crazy to think.
Yeah. And, yeah, even like I said, Dallas, it's they're 4-5-1, but Dallas is still I'd still say a decent team. They're good.
Yeah, I know. Again, it's a team you don't want to play.
Yeah, and then the Vikings after that. Like I said, they're probably done at this point. But
Falcons?
the Falcons made the playoffs, dude. That would be the craziest thing ever.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
They have to win out, and then I don't know. That would be classic. Who the fuck knows? Falcons,
How many teams made the playoffs? 7 now, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, one team's not. It's either going to be the 49ers, the Seahawks, the Packers, Lions, or Bears. Basically, not going to make it. One of those teams. probably gonna be the Bears, unfortunately. But like, what a team, what a bunch to be with. At least you're in the spot. That's the exciting part. You're there. You know, you're at the dance. Whether or not you get to take the girl home. She's looking at the 49ers like, oh fuck, dude, that's George Kittle. Like, we have Colston Loveland. He's gonna be that.
That Cali boy over there.
Yeah. Like, dude, we have Colston Loveland. He could, in a few years, like, call me.
Apparently, a lot of women love Colston Loveland. I saw that on TikTok or something. Like,
yeah, he's pretty jacked.
Who is this guy, dude? It's Colston Loveland. I don't know. I saw that a few weeks ago.
You're in the Colston Loveland. You're trying to fuck Colston Loveland, huh?
Well, might boost the pod numbers. So for
dude. Yeah, it's like fucking when Taylor Swift started dating Travis, that pod went off, and then Alex fucking Colston Loveland, our pod's going off for sure. I hope he doesn't hear this. He's probably, I'm never going to that podcast ever again. Not again.
I don't want to. I'm just saying,
if he wants
for the greater good. For the greater good. Don't listen to the beginning of this podcast either, and then piece these things together.
Yeah, dude.
Because that might be bad for me.
You're on sus watch for sure.
Yeah, this was a tough one, but hey, sometimes you gotta throw things out there, see what sticks.
After we might get a new audience, get the LGBT audience might be on it for you, Big Chapman fans, dude.
Hey, they love a good bear,
True, dude. Bear made. Okay, we can move to our segments. That's our week.
Dude, that scared the fuck out of me. So basically, not that it matters to anybody. So I have like our little camera or like our stuff in like the corner right now, and then like a commercial came up and it was a guy walking, but it was right next to my camera. I thought there was somebody behind me for a second. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the shit? No, I don't think I did, but like my heart skipped for a second.
Close to you, you definitely probably did something like something in your eyes.
That was scary.
All right, we can move to our segments. I'll start off. We'll just start with the Bearhead. I think we already mentioned her, Josina Anderson. You are a Bearhead.
Yeah, obviously Chef was clowning her a little bit.
Yeah, everyone's clowning her. I mean, like no one held back. Everyone's like, "What the fuck's this chick talking about?" So, yeah,
I saw a post that it was so there was expected to start. It was go to her profile, turn all tweets on, so we can see the show this weekend.
Yeah, it's a pre-Bearhead too, because I can't wait to see what she says. Like she's gonna find some excuse why he's not good.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. He's gonna throw a terrible pick six. Be like, well, looks like the receiver weren't on the same page. Didn't have enough practice time together.
They didn't trade Amari Cooper. That was like 3 years ago. What are you talking about?
Mark Cooper's terrible, dude. Mark Cooper tried to come back and had to retire. Yeah, he was so bad.
People forget that, dude. People forget Amari just called it out, dude.
He's like, I'll be back to the Raiders. He's like,
What was the exact quote, dude? This quote was hilarious. He's basically like, I don't know, basically saying like, he's like, I want to prove him wrong. He's like, I just like, basically saying like, I don't know, basically saying like, I got more juice left. I think he said, and then he did not have more juice left.
No, that man was fucking freshly squeezed.
Yeah. I got juice left was his thing, and it said the juice. Retired 2 weeks later. Trust me, I still have some juice left. That's tough. In a statement in August, and then retired 3 weeks later. Says tough.
Yeah, tough look for Amari.
Yeah, that is. All right, so then we can move over to our picks. We'll talk about Josina Anderson next week for sure, especially if she tweets once. Kelsey. Oh, sorry, I don't want to say Kelsey, but Alex, your pick is
Kelsey.
Yeah.
Wow, crazy.
Wow, I pulled that out of my ass. So yeah, we have Kelsey there. We have Cox, Anthony picking Kyron Williams. We have Dan going with Rico Dowell. We have myself going with Jackson Smith-Njigba, JSN, and then Tommy going with David Montgomery. Getting a plus 24-28 on that as that returns. We need to hit this. If we hit one more, obviously we got our money back for the entire year, which would be great. This would be helpful. Last week was a bad one. Last week was a tough one. Sorry for everyone that listened. Anyone that put that bet in, you can talk to Alex, Anthony, Dan, Tommy, and myself. Wait, no, not myself. You can't talk to me.
This guy's like, hey, I got one right. Look at me, guys. I got one right. Ah!
So don't at me. Don't at me because Jalen Hurts, bang, tutty. Thank God Saquon got stuck. They reviewed that Saquon play.
You know what I've noticed, and I haven't gone back to look at all my picks. My pick the next week, I don't know, it's like 3 weeks in a row I scored, and they've missed and then scored the next week. So,
DK,
hey,
DK.
I was gonna say I almost picked them again, but now I really want to see. You know?
Yeah, we got to see one go through the net for sure. I mean, we have some of the guys. Rico Dowd obviously has been picked a few times. GSN's kind of getting up there. David Montgomery, I think, has been picked by me once or twice. Hit. So, you know, I'm feeling good about this one, though. Kelsey, like you said, good against tight end. Or, you know, good against the Colts. Tight ends aren't good. Kyron Williams, Anthony's always just get me, but, you know.
He always scores.
He does, he's a big touchdown guy. Rico Dowd, it seems like he's... You see that Rico Dowd thing, the thing that came out about him, like, calling the play?
Oh, I did.
That was crazy. We didn't even talk about that, but yeah, I mean, that doesn't really need to be talked about too much. But, like, yeah, he's just on the sideline asking for this play to happen, asked like 4 different coaches, nagging him, basically. And then he calls the play and the touchdown, and he's like, I call that shit. Like, yeah, he did. That's pretty sick. I mean, your running back can do that. It's also a bad look for the Panthers. But, like, yeah, good for him. So he's I can imagine him scoring no problem. And then we have, and we got JSN, like I said, and then David Montgomery, I imagine, just, you know, gonna get touchdowns. JSN didn't get one last week, so I was like, he's getting one this week. Basically my main thing. And I was like, the Titans, as long as he's in the game, he's getting a touchdown.
In theory.
Yeah. All right, let's move over to our last bit segment here. We got our last few minutes. We have... How do we want to talk about it?
Alright, come on. I'll talk about it then. We got the Urlacher, the awaited Urlacher. This thing's a tight race.
I didn't even fucking throw a Trump kid design at that. It's a tight race.
Hey,
I'm the best.
You had to prop yourself up in the last thing, so, you know, I had to shut your ass down now.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm saying that. No worries.
Yeah, so last week was a good week for us in overall. I mean, 5-1, right? I think you went 2-1. I mean, we faced each other, so it was a good week. Like, we had to miss one.
It was again, like I said, it was one field goal away from being, you know, game over, or vice versa. So yeah, it's not bad. I mean, we you can only do so much, you know.
Yeah, just I mean, even all the games I picked came down to the end. I mean, Titans and Houston, that was the close one. Bears, Vikings, obviously came down to a field goal. Seahawks, Rams came down to a field goal. So got a little lucky, but hey, you know, that's the name of the game, I guess. So
yeah, that's the difference. The difference between being bald and wearing a fucking shoulder pads to a Sox game, and, you know, just holding a sign that says this guy's an idiot. So good stuff. Wow. Excited. All right. So who you going? I think you get first pick this week.
I do.
What's the scores again? I have how many total? I got 2, you said, so I have 17, and you got 3, so 24. Is it 24-17? Is that right?
I believe that sounds correct. Yep. Yep. That is correct, sir. 7. So that's 7 now.
Yeah, that's math. Thanks.
Let's make it 8.
Oh.
You know, it's a good number. Makes me feel comfortable. You know, 7. That's like a.
What about 9?
No. 9. That makes me very uncomfortable.
9. Meditate on your ass right now.
Whew. All right. You know what? I'm not gonna pick an upset the first one because I don't see one I like.
I get all of the games that are 10-point favorites. Give me Lions, Ravens, and fucking Titans, Seahawks. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean,
no, it won't help me. One of them will lose, and I'll get clowned even more. I have way more. I have nothing to win with that. I have everything to lose with that. If I win, you're like, oh, you picked all.
I was gonna say I would let you do that if you let me pick every other game, like any other game, no upsets. But
I would. But again, I would have nothing to win. It would be like, oh, you got everything right, and then if the Seahawks lost, you're like, this guy's a fucking moron when he picked Seahawks. So yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah. All right. Game. I'll take. Jeez, they're really not. Is that really,
all of them are good? All of them are bad? Yeah. So you want every single one. You don't want every single one.
I'll take the. I don't. Shoot, I'm very stuck.
This is great podcasting, dude.
I know. I like to say a lot. You know,
you're up fucking 6. Pick one.
All right, fine, dude. I'll pick the Patriots.
That's not even an upset.
I said I'm not picking the upset.
Oh.
Fucker. This fucking guy.
That was actually my pick. That's worst part. I thought you were picking upset. Patriots over Bengals. Okay, that really fucked me a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Give me. My strategy just really threw me out. I was out for a loop. I have 2 picks, right? So give me Colts as my upset. Colts over Chiefs. And then give me I think I was gonna go there. Give me Packers. Packers over the Vikings. Yeah. Fuck, I have one more I should pick actually. Fuck. That's probably the best one.
Alright, I'll pick the Jaguars.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. You gotta go upset now?
Yeah. Which I guess it does. I know we did the back and forth, but it really doesn't matter after the first one.
No.
Oh,
is it my turn now? Technically, yeah. I guess it's my turn.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Eagles.
Okay. EAGS. And then
I misspelled Eagles. EGLES. Yep. It's like, uh-oh.
How could you possibly do that?
How could you do
that? How could you do it? How you don't even need to practice it. How could you do it? How could you do it? How could you walk out there and spell something wrong when you know you're spelling something?
It's not even a hard word.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Like literally, all you could literally just write it on your fucking hand if you needed to. No one would notice. Or just have it, anywhere. There's probably 1,000 people in the crowd with Eagles, like wherever she was. I don't remember. But like, come on, bro. Anyway, my last game, first time that anyone will pick this team, and probably will the rest of the season. I'm taking the Browns. Upset, baby.
They're going Falcons again. For fun.
No,
Browns. Yeah, I like mixing it up. Let's go Browns over Raiders. It's a good pick.
If you told me week 1 that in week 12 I'm picking the Patriots, Jaguars, and Browns, I don't know what I would have done. That is disgusting.
That's a gross combo. So again, recap it before we get out of here. I got Colts over Chiefs. That's my upset. Packers over Vikings. Eagles over Cowboys. And Alex is going Patriots over Bengals. Jaguars over Cardinals is his upset, and then Jaguars over Cardinals is normal, and then his upset is the Browns over the Raiders. All right. Well, thank you for joining us on our pod. Like I said, we're probably gonna have one episode next week. We're probably gonna do maybe a Tuesday record, Wednesday drop action. Who knows? Because it makes sense to get to recap all the week.
Yeah.
And then
no one's going to be listening on fucking Thanksgiving if we drop it then.
Yeah, that's true. You might on Friday because you work like a fucking loser.
What can I say?
Just a hardworking boy. Corporate man. Corporate cash, they call him, dude.
Yeah. I can't believe we don't get the day off. Let's just put that out there to begin with. I get it, especially for me now, like our clinics or like the places we work with are open, but
why?
Yeah, come on, just throw us a bone. Just one more day. Who cares?
You want to throw Coast and Level in a bone? Okay. So thanks for joining us, guys. We will see you next week.
Bye-bye.